30, dedicating live every single night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here, talking about shit that probably people tell you not to talk about. We're going to pull cards tonight for Good Friday. Thought it was a great time to pull some cards for Good Friday and really celebrate the spiritual essence of being here and being together. Hope to bring some clarity your guys' way, letting you know that this is a little
Some
safe
clarity your
place.
guys' way.
And now I'm echoing. We can bleep that out. Welcome in, welcome in. How do I put my sign up? Babe, you're gonna create such an echo doing that. See where you at, honey. Again.
Still no video. The fuck? I even had the Verizon guy try to fix it today.
I don't even understand. Babe, you started the.
Maybe I need a new phone.
Welcome in.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I wish that I could put up here that I'm going to be pulling cards because that's what pulls people in, and I'm not able to see how to do that now. It's way too loud. You're okay. I was going to get it, but appreciate you. I know you're multi-doing. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you.
Marvelous Miss Emily joined. I love that.
Here we go. This should be it, right? Nope, I have no clue how to put up here. Welcome in, beautiful souls. Trying to put up that we are doing a card pull today. Live card pull. Welcome. So let's see, how was your day? I know that I woke up this morning feeling a lot of fear-based kinds of thoughts that came up this morning. And then I learned, yeah, what?
I was going to say, I know this morning you had made some comments that it was a rough morning.
Yeah, but you know what? We transmuted that in light because you want to know what I see now? It's little pink bubble hearts come out when I was having the visuals pop in my head to replace it like a water gun shooting, bubble, but it was red hearts.
In that dream?
Nope, it's what I replace it with when the thoughts came out.
Oh, I got you.
Trying to come back in?
Yep.
And then I realized through the client that I had today with Brian, even Uriah at one point, that everybody was feeling this sense of like where there was this darkness kind of creeping over, like kind of these thoughts were like, well, this isn't kind of the way that I think, but it's real dark and scary and what have you. And instead of staying in that place, coming back into replacing it with something that's loving, because if we stay in that place and that is the space that we create.
But yeah, you can't allow yourself to stay in that place, right? It's just
welcome in, beautiful souls. Ooh, I set a card layout.
Too dark. Hi, Rebecca.
Remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. Well, that's interesting. It's what we were just talking about. Beautiful. Look at that goddess. That is growth.
Remembrance on today.
Isn't that something? That's the card that just flew out onto the floor.
Yeah, maybe they don't want us doing it up above.
I think that's exactly what they want us doing it. That's why it flew out. No, when cards fly out, that's literally spirit coming.
That's your sign.
That's the message.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when people would try to say that divination tools were in some way satanic or what have you, the truth of the matter is that we live in a physical world where we see with these two sets of eyes for proof on things, right? If we could see it, if we could touch it, if it's tangible, then it's real. In spiritual and in energy and with this seeing, the third eye, right? The intuition, the inner knowing, that you can't knock on, right? So you find tools to connect that. Tarot, oracle, those are tools. A pendulum, those are tools to give you a physical manifestation of what you're trying to find an answer that your body already knows. So your body, the physical card. This is how you make the connection of the seen and the unseen world. That's what these tools are for. Now, in the patriarchal society, that doesn't help. That doesn't work because then you need to seek outside of yourself with a set of rules. Hello, welcome in, beautiful soul, welcome in. Um, and there's a set of rules that one wants you to follow, and if you can't follow those set of rules, then you're working harder. But no, reality is that you shift out of that, you get tapped into your inner knowing. Tonight is about your intuition, about your soul, about what feels right to you. Nervous system regulating, right? Last night we talked about trauma bonding. So nervous system regulating plays a very pivotal role because these cards, any card, you can have a playing deck of cards. You can have any kind of necklace and it can be a pendulum. But with any tool that you work with, protect yourself with gold and white light. Don't allow anything of lower vibration, no tricks or energy. Start off with talking about your higher self. Like, I only allow my higher self to come through with messages that are clear for my highest good of all those involved. That right there is a quick opening on this session with all of you. That's what I used to say all the time, actually, when I would open up my sessions. To create a safe space. Because when you're working with energy, you're working with all energy. It's all about what you want to feed, just like in your life. If you are constantly looking at doom, then that is what you are going to experience. If you want to regulate your body, use these tools. Like, Keith, what message do you want to know? You got a question? You want to know something? Got any thoughts on what I just went into a whole teaching segment in? You can tell I was still in teaching mode right there. Wow.
Yeah, no, I think I would be curious. Obviously, this is Nicole's forte. So I'm learning along with all of you. So how do you protect your energy going into, other than, setting the ground, the ground and the peace around you? How do you protect your energy for the rest of it?
So I have private type rituals. Yeah, it's your dog. It's okay. It's a part of life. We're at home living it up. Um, I have private kind of protection things that I do, but in my home is safe. I have sage, crystals. I do Epsom salt baths prior to going into sessions and doing stuff like this. I have things to make sure I'm cleansing my energy. But a big thing is I even have definitely blessed water that I use. Actually, is right here. So I definitely have, and then there's candles that means each thing. I have pink rose quartz right here, crystal. Um, Setting the mood, setting the environment. I believe in the more safety that you're creating in the environment, the safer the energy can come through, and the more it'll shine on any negative, on any kind of like
Yeah.
harmful energy is what I call it.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if there was a special
Yeah, I
rhyme or
do
reason.
prayer.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, that's another thing if you want to call it a prayer or a protection that I do
Yep.
with everybody. And I also like to close that too at the end.
Yep.
During it, if I feel guided, I might pop up and say it again. Um, and then I wear a lot of stuff. Like I wear my dad right here, and I got my homie up there too with my mama. So I am surrounded in spirit. So I ain't worried. I got all this. And that's what I want. That's what I want all of you guys to understand. Hello, Stephanie. What? Tina.
Stephanie got greeted better than I did.
Nah, come on. I hope she's still on because that was a good greeting. Oh man, that's cool. No, shit. Just like me and you, T, me and Stephanie reconnected. If she's still on here, that'd be awesome. But me, oh, I love you too. Ah, she's still on. Cool. See, that just got me in my heart. I might cry a little, especially because I was just talking about my dad. So I reconnected with Stephanie as well. And we talk every day. So that's been pretty cool. And now she's on here.
Nice.
Yeah, I can go further with that in a minute, but I need to. There he is. There he is. Every time I sing a tune, randomly, all the time.
Christy's joined. Hi, Christy.
Welcome in, welcome in. It's got liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. That was beautiful.
Breaking free from a negative attachment is what it said.
That's so. These are oracle cards. This is the Gaia deck. You have been a blessing as well, Stephanie. Stephanie said you have been a blessing brought back to me, and I feel the exact same way. Feel the same.
Very
way.
nice.
Yep, she did a session with me. So we're pulling cards here tonight, everybody, for Good Friday. Stephanie did do a session with me a couple weeks ago. So if you want to pop anything in the comments, girl, you feel free down below. T, if you got any questions, wow, these the devil just dancing for sure.
Yeah, I'll follow along if I have questions. Do we have any brave souls willing to step up?
Welcome in, beautiful souls. Well, the problem of it is usually I have this labeled up here that I'm doing a card pull or something like that, but I don't think it's coming up because they changed this around once they took.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, so everybody can just scroll through and have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Versus if I had it written up here, then they would know what I was doing. Because I'd be getting them hearts hopping, the orange ones, the red ones, but I don't know how to find it. So if anybody knows how to find it, yeah, but she is within you, Stephanie. She is within, not within you. Have you been connected?
Stephanie's dealing with a loss.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
1 year ago.
Still raw, still fresh.
Yes. That was like no. That is her soulmate. They have a kinship, a bond there. Just don't be afraid of it. That's crazy. Let me slow it down because of the reflection. I'm gonna read it. You see it says loss at the bottom.
Yeah, it's under the words.
Yep.
Stephanie, it's pretty powerful. The card she just pulled based off what you're referring to. What are you feeling?
This is a safe space to share because maybe we could help bring something to clear things up for you.
She's got a heart there. So Stephanie was, I don't know if you were on last night, but we talked a lot about trauma bonding and grief associated with loss. Know that, like Nicole said, this is a safe place. So if you're carrying something heavy today and there's something you want us to help you with, just let us know.
Yeah. Absolutely. I like it like that. Wow, okay. Sacred journey, life cycles, family transformation. So thanks, Dad, because the tree of life is totally associated with my father and always has been. So that is confirmation that my dad is here also as well as you, Stephanie.
And maybe Stephanie's loved one.
And please, as well, because look at the double hearts.
Yep.
above, so below. And then a red again, how we had red here. So root chakra, I would focus on some root chakra work, energy work, to be
And
honest,
where are you picking that up on? The red on the card?
on both of them, because I picked
Okay.
it up when I saw this card
Yep.
that popped out for the first time, and then the second time here.
Okay. Very
So
nice.
that to me was putting together there's root chakra there. What else? Oh, I'm also seeing 20 and 22 are the card numbers. So 222, me and my twin flame husband always say our I love you. That's from our twin side. And seeing that zero, zero is like the universe, full circle, circle, circle. This is a full circle cycle that's coming for you. And you're regenerating something new with the vets, with that direction. He's living within you. Every move that you're making, kid. And again, is that one thrown out? The guy who this might be her, so I hope you're still on, Stephanie.
It looks like she is.
Is he still with her? Because I'm getting laughter and it's a joke kind of energy off of it, like a ha 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 thing. Okay. Well, I just gotta like she's laughing about it. And she wants me to confirm that to you. Confirmation, because look at this is the goddess of creation.
That's nice. Oh, I just saw the goddess. I was gonna say, yep. Okay.
Beautiful.
And the green behind her signifies what?
So the green is heart chakra, is what I would take it to, right? Because the green, oh, I think we've even done, we laugh too. Well, then that's confirmation. She's laughing right the along with you, okay? Um, and then when we were already here with how I was saying you were creating, and then we've got this right here. So keep going from your heart center because that's where you're creating from. Begin to transmute the sadness as if she's a loss because you think that you can't physically have her again because energetically she's within everything. Don't be afraid to allow a new way to love her and experience her because she's right there and excited to do it. Just like my dad is with me, he interrupted us how many fucking times? Welcome in, Deborah. Welcome in. We're pulling cards if you'd like me to pull one for you. This is just, I mean, you've got family here. I mean, I'm here. And everybody knows, or you ladies are learning, that when I come into your life at this point, shit's going to change. It's going to happen, and it's going to be very, very, woo.
Your life is never gonna be the same.
Never, 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 never. But in a good way. I mean, the hope is always in a good way. Either way, it's a way. It is a way. Man, thank you for connecting with me like that. That was beautiful. I'm getting something, but I'm waiting. I'm getting something, but I'm waiting for some clarity. I'm seeing Tina's mother right now, and she's walking around.
Oh, she doesn't like this stuff.
She's in a presence of so when spirit crosses over, they see where they saw um, division in their lives or actions that they could have taken or how it impacted people, the decisions that they made. It's called like what I call the full life review. Everybody goes through this experience because then what happens from there is their energy will carry on through those that they impacted by the decisions that they did or didn't make, and it will actually kickstart it into their physical reality. So for like an example of if mine was familial family stability, losing my father, right? He goes out, who shifts in? He did, Stephanie did, all these different people, and then that stability came in a new, beautiful, grounded way, in ways that he couldn't provide in the physical, right? Just an example.
Yep. Yep.
That's very much how your mother, everybody. That's very much how it gets seen. Um, because then they can go back to, one's for you. Because then they can go back through, and then this is where evolution happens. Thank you very much, Jessica.
What does, oh,
And you
what does
see,
the bottom of the card say, Nicole? Your hand's a little shaky.
oh, earth changes, climate change, transformation,
Huh.
evolution. And then you see the three. Isn't
Yep.
that beautiful? That's beautiful. Ooh, baby. What is your number for this year?
My number?
Yeah. What's your birth month and birthday offhand? Real quick.
1117.
So that's 8 and 2, so you're at 10. So you're at, okay, you're funny. You're at 11, so you're down to 2. Okay, so your purpose number, like for the year, would be 2 because you would add. Hello, Nia. Welcome in. Welcome in. I just got. Does Fred have any kind of love for me? Well, the best thing that I always like to suggest in this moment is, and of course I can pull a card for you with that, is that what is the feeling that you feel inside when it comes to him? Because the energy within you that you feel for that person or from that person is usually how you can best know what your answer is. But I do ask often, if you're asking the question, if they have any kind of love for you, then you know there's a connection there. You know. Oh, hold on, I'm getting called to do another deck.
She wrote a connection, Nicole. Yeah, am I assuming you're agreeing with Nicole?
Or I think we might have had it happen at the same time. I just got 3-3 healing, reconnecting with your true nature. Okay, so definitely a connection to yourself at this time and then calling that in. But there is a connection there, but there's within the wholeness that you're finding with grounding within yourself and in your healing, you are going to pull in that is what is meant for you and not another lesson I'm hearing. So, grounding in your own healing and reconnecting with your true nature, your authentic self, not the robotic self, not the people pleasing self, not the I can handle everything, I can do all this self, the what do I need now self.
And Nicole, was that specifically for Nia or was that part of just a poll? Okay.
Nope, that was direct, that was directly head to mouth.
Okay.
You're very welcome, beautiful soul. Yeah, it comes. That's like a. That's what I've always called it is head to mouth. Because I couldn't even. I'd have to think for a minute to even think of what I just said to her. Ooh, I got right back into it.
So while you're going through your energy cycle there, I'll share a quick story today. I was going through my cell phone while I was with my uncle at an appointment, and I found an old voicemail from my mother. Apparently, I'd never listened to it. So I played it and I was laughing my ass off because it was her yelling at me about the keys for the car because I took the keys away because she shouldn't be driving. And I was just like, oh, I needed that today.
You sure did need that because didn't I just tell you earlier that your mother was coming through?
Yep.
She was dancing, and instead of you taking in that message, what you wanted to do, right? Go ahead, bitch at her. Was you wanted to shut it down. You want to shut her down. Oh, 3-3, 5 for transformation. So take in this moment and allow your mom. She was in here just boogie woogie, and I saw her earlier. I saw her more than once today. So interesting. I say you reach for that and you pull that in and you start okay, 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 okay. And you start recognizing that this is your true essence. not the way that she portrayed it. It's she sees it differently now, and she needs you to live it differently now. Oh shit. Yep, you're building at it. You're working at it. Oh, you can see me on here too, right? Just
Yeah,
because it's easier on this one.
it's definitely clearer on that one.
Yeah, yeah. Because the Eight of Coins, this is physical, right? Because Pentacles is physical, tangible coin. And then the eight, which I always love eight because that's like abundance in the physical. So that work that you're diligently working at, because if anybody knows this girl right now, this is her little mini session. She's working at multiple things, but they're building because they're all in coherence together, and whatever's not going to fall fuck away. But keep building at this. Your spiritual muscle, your intuitive muscle. Ooh, you're so coming on Sunday. Yep, yep.
Um, so can you go back to where you were going with my number?
Yes, your number was two, correct?
Correct.
Because it was 11 originally, and then so you always want to break it down to a single number. So two can be considered harmony. So this is your year where things that are not harmonious are going to fall away, expose, or come into harmony. Because yes, there's balance, but there's a difference with having balance with something and something being harmonious. Because that means that it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Versus like,
it's the chaos I'm feeling right now.
because the chaos is because there's a need for harmony.
Yeah.
And you're going to be guided and pushed into that.
Yep.
Oh, hey, thank you. She sent us a rose. Oh my God, I think of my mom every time I see a rose. Every time.
Welcome
That's
in,
like the best
Angie.
part. Huh?
I was just welcoming in Angie.
Oh yes, welcome in, beautiful souls. We're pulling cards, talking with Spirit. Spirit is here tonight. They are live, and they
What
are
did
like
that say?
judgment.
Oh, you have to, they're backwards for us, so that's why I'm.
Oh shit, I don't know how to
Yeah,
do it. Yeah,
that's all right. As
just
long
the
as you
first.
call it out.
Yes, yep, I got you. I got you. Ooh, let's pull a past life card. I always like to do this. This is always fun. I even have my pendulum. Hey, thank you for the heart. Steph, we're gonna have so much fun when we get Felicity together and stuff, when we start doing these cards and stuff with her. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be funny. Welcome in, beautiful souls. We're just pulling cards and talking with Spirit, hanging out with Spirit. We're live. We're recording day 3 of 30 in remembrance of my father. His birthday's on the 30th, and with it being three is so powerful because if anybody knows my daddy, hello, then if you look at his family's tombstones, a lot of them have 33. So I always told him when he was alive that 33 was always pivotal and big because that is like a legacy in creation through creating. So I love in my belly. I even got 33 hearts right now at the top. And there's the in light and shadow 333. Hello, thank you for being in here. All of those three is it's a creative legacy that we're making moving forward. It is mind, body, and soul, the Holy Trinity. Yes. The three gets me in my belly. And when you can feel it like a warm hug in your belly, that's your intuition, guys. That's your inner knowing. That's what nothing, no amount of chaos in the world can shift you out of when you know you know. That inner knowing, when you get to that place, when you step out of anger in life and being angry at life and angry at whatever happened and you accept it and you realize that it's going to be your masterpiece to integrate to help the world, save the world, even if it's a little part of it, everybody. Through that pain, you will save a piece of the world by transmuting it and helping others. Guaranteed.
That's
Without
right.
a
We're
doubt.
getting it's an amazing place.
Yes. Heaven and hell exist within
If
us.
we allow it to, right? We have to let it in.
Authority
Hi,
figure.
Mallory.
Hello, welcome in. Is there something, I just got something, is he involved in something? Like anything with like
Who?
poor earth? Yes. Authority figures just had come out when the question came through for Mallory, and I know that's outside of what she was asking, but I always give whatever comes through. And it might not always be the direct answer to a question, but if spirit has something to say, I always like to say, so I'm just curious if there was something with
Oh,
authority
I
figures.
didn't even realize there was a question there. That's why I got lost for a second. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. So the matter with Quentin, it's more is like, is there a distraction? Mallory, yes, I'm trying to see with you if there's anything with that he's dealing with authority figures.
Do you have an example of what an authority figure might be for her to think about?
To be transparent, anybody that's intimidating in any means to your safety, whether that be whether it was court or it could be a landlord, it could be a parental figure, it could be anybody that you put above you that makes you, you know,
Okay. I
because
just wanted to see if that helped her kind
yeah,
of.
no, you're fine. Yeah,
Oh,
the
she's
reason
got,
why
we got to know.
we haven't met in person. Oh, well, I see something around authority figures. So with that, just talking stage. Feel free to continue that talking stage. Um, make sure it's safe. Make sure
So
it's a
this
safe situation.
this is a connection that you've been talking to only, Mallory?
Yeah, because that's kind of your question, actually. What was it? It just comes head to mouth. What was it?
It's about genuine, about him being genuine. But I think
He wants to meet
what you just
him.
said is continue to hold that
Safe.
space.
Yep. Yeah, the
Yep.
safe thing, I'm not getting right now that it's safe. So when
Yeah.
that authority figures came out like that was an alarm for me. So that's why I kept really. So I would, and the fact that I was like, just keep to talking.
How
I
long
could,
have you been talking, Mallory, to this individual? This is how
yeah,
I contribute to the tarot live card
yeah,
sessions.
yes, and to let the podcast know because we are recording live for our podcast, Awakening Truth, Make Up Your Power.
Oh, a
Just
month.
yep. So when I
Yeah.
see this, I saw Seven of Cups. This means having a lot of choices. So a lot of distractions, a lot of things. So, and this is a masculine. So I'm just saying, keep that in mind.
Yep. Go
Um,
with your gut, Mallory. Sounds like you
oh,
got a little hesitation.
yeah, and Empress, like the fact that we got the Empress with the three again, bro, just step into your power. Him. Like, I don't want to get kicked off for saying the F word on TikTok because sometimes that shit can happen, but the him, and not in that sense of the word. You know what I mean? But in the way of just like being in your power, enjoy it. If the conversation sounds good and makes you feel joyful and excited about yourself, great. But if it's not empowering you, toss it aside. Yeah,
Mallory,
girl, don't just walk strut the fuck away, okay? Because you're an empress, goddess. Look at it.
oh, maybe when she gets kicked off the live stream, we're all gonna be in trouble because I don't have a
It's
backup
a
plan.
damn way. Yes, girl. Well, I'm glad to get the follow. Thank you, thank you. Awaken Truth, Make Up Your Power podcast. Feel free to check us out on there. We're doing this for 30 days, but seriously, walk in that power. I love it. I love it. I love it every time. How fun. Yeah, that came out strong. So you got
Yeah,
male strong spirit.
something not right there.
Mm-hmm. That was
Someone's
like,
looking out for her.
yep, wanted to call out that red flag quick.
Sounds like her gut intuition may have been telling her that.
Yep. And you just got confirmation for some open, intuitive ladies that are a safe space to provide so, you know? Mm-hmm.
I think I saw a couple folks just popped in. I'm not sure if they popped out. I lost their names.
Mm. Welcome in, welcome in.
I think we have a Tim.
You're
Welcome
very
in,
welcome.
Tim. I thought I saw a Millie, but I'm not sure.
Feel free to like, follow, and share. We're so grateful and thankful for you being here. We're just pulling some cards, talking with spirit, hanging out, being real, clearing space, and recording our podcast. Have a great night,
All
beautiful.
right, Enlightened Shadow.
Hope to see you around again. Have an amazing night. Know that you woke up today, so your soul still has purpose on this planet. So go live it real and authentic.
Have you ever had all those cards fall out of your hands at once?
No, I
No?
have had a lot of them, but not all of them. No,
Yeah.
I do. It's almost like a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll just sit here and do it. Yes, you're welcome. Have a great night, beautiful soul. And then there's even the pendulum, and you can even do this at home too. Because with these tools, it's all about what kind of your what is your body saying? What is it feeling? What is it trying to tell you when the card comes up? You know, and but the more you work at it, the more fluid it becomes. Just like anything else, like an instrument or anything else. Like
Yep.
when it first started, and it's funny because with tonight's my class tonight, right? The intro. I was her, she's like, I got my tarot deck, but every time I pull a card, you know, I go and I look in the booklet, and I'm like, I don't know if that really resonates with, you know, what I was thinking. And I was like, for this next month until next class, don't look at the book. You don't need the book. I gave her just a little reference checklist. Well, technically, I got to still email it to her, but I went from that to this, so I didn't have time yet. And I was like, what I want you to do with the cards is I told her how to do her open protections, working with it, speaking to her higher self. Sit with your energy at first, just getting the shuffling. Just getting the shuffling. And then what are you thinking about? Like what ask the cards. Is there something that you want to tell me? Or ask or if you have a question, just sit with it and let your body kind of guide. And then just shuffle. And then when you feel called to just flip over a card, you flip over a card. And of course the fucking card is a star card. Because this for me right now, this is my wish fulfillment. This is me, my natural element. I love everything about this. So that's my belly talking right there. It's just putting it into tangible so you could see it. But if you're constantly looking at a instruction book that goes with every one of these, then it's no different than, and excuse me for saying this, but I'm going to say it, it's no different than taking every word from the Bible as an instruction of how to live your life. You know what I mean? Or these set of rules and being told that you have to follow these set of rules in order to be anything in this world. And it's like, God is within you. We create through God consciousness. And these are all fun tools that we get to play around with to just get some messages, get a little clarity in a world that thrives off of you second guessing yourself. I want to live in a world where I help people understand how to live with their first feeling because I know what it's like to completely pull myself away from that as far away as possible with any substance that was near me that I thought this was it. This is gonna help me. I can get off of this. I get onto that because that's better. And it was a cycle until I had to jump off fucking merry-go-round.
So it's funny. I've been thinking about a couple things you've said over the last few minutes, and maybe this will resonate with some folks that have joined. But when you take the time to be reflective, try to listen to yourself, be one with you. It's kind of like honoring the weight you've been carrying, but not rushing through a process, right? You don't want to snap your fingers and everything be holly dolly. You want to be able to take that natural flow and however long it's going to take, because that's the true healing process. That's the true identity process. That's the grounding moment, right? Like when you think about the process, the path you've been on, the healing journey I've been on, it's all about the process and it's not about racing through it.
Yeah, a lot of it's reflecting. Because
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot for me on my journey that reflecting on whatever had just happened, you know what I mean, whatever I might have contributed to that wasn't healthy, or was healthy. You
Yep.
know, me and Brian hugely reflective people have to be, because it's in those reflections, even with us afterwards when we reflect after what we, talked about or what have you. It's in those reflections that we can really start to find those truths.
And I think reflection can also bring you a level of, or some kind of comfort or relief,
Absolutely.
or release. Maybe release is the right word. When you're holding on to something for so long and you just take the time to give
Yep.
it a minute.
Yeah, either put it down or let it become a part of you that helps you add to you. If
Yep.
there's something in your life that is not adding to you, then it is without a shadow of a doubt taking from you. Welcome in,
Yeah.
beautiful souls. We're pulling cards, talking with spirit, and sharing safe, loving space, really. Chit chatting shit. Yeah. Where's Heather? Like, I feel like she dipped out on us. Where'd she go? Where'd Heather go?
I think she had to work.
What's she talking about? Supposed to be hanging out with us. All right, welcome in, beautiful souls. We're pulling cards, sharing space, talking about spirit on a beautiful, beautiful day.
You're talking about Heather.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she may have been working today when I talked to her earlier. I think she may have had another long day.
You didn't knock it off. What happened? Yeah, no.
She enjoys making people suffer.
Start again. Selfish with her, don't you know?
Will Levi reach out to me soon to reconcile? Huh.
A whole new world. So, the energy that I just got to that would be I got the world plus the fool. So when I see that, I almost look at this like there's a whole new something coming in.
Hence the whole new world song. She was.
Yes, that is a part of my thing. I've done that my whole life too. If a song bit comes in, it's usually met. I in the middle of the night will have that happen. Yeah, it's a part of. I don't know if that's a gift or crazy, but it just.
I think it's a little bit of both.
I mean, you got to be a
I think it's a
delusional.
little crazy that you've turned into a beautiful gift.
Yes, I appreciate that. Wow, the world again after I just shuffled through like that.
Is there
Welcome
a
in.
pig flying somewhere?
Is there what?
Is there a pig flying somewhere?
Why? Because you said something nice to me?
Yeah.
I always listen. I'll take all the niceness all the time because I know that you're a Capricorn rising, so you're very structured in the way that you speak. I your heart's there. I know where your heart's at.
I think
For
she's. We're looking for some clarification. I think we heard a no.
for what I saw for you was a new way coming in. So if if in regards to reconciliation, I would say that it's not a reconciliation. You're going into something new, a new energy.
Something better.
Yeah, it's something better than where you were from. Um, wow, I just heard a big no horn.
Got a couple new
No.
folks. Welcome in.
Welcome
Happy to
in.
see you tonight.
Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful Friday night.
Just curious, how many Italians do we have on this live feed today?
Some two right here. Welcome in, welcome in.
Would love to know if you're doing the a traditional Italian theme
Oh, you're welcome.
um,
So,
pie making today.
ham pie. I'm a vegetarian. You know what's funny? I thought about ham pie earlier because I did like the concept of it, but oh, who's in a mental prison?
Me?
Well, you're keeping yourself bound for no reason because a mental
Oh,
prison
good.
you create.
Oh, we had that when you that pulled for me once before.
I
I'm
think it's funny
still
that you said that again.
I'm still there then.
Said to for her behavior in the past. This is where I'm seeing right here that there is a need to break out of the mental prison. Because even if you don't get the apology, you're doing more harm to yourself than good, because there might not be. How do I
That's
explain
got
it?
to be for someone in our chat because I've gotten rid of all of that shit.
Yeah. um, Hold on. Let me get more clarity for you, real quick, Thomas. Okay? Because the way that I want to say something isn't coming clear through enough. So.
Will Crystal ever apologize to me for her? Oh,
Let it go. Let it go and release control of that outcome. Um, Hold on. Is this person that is in your immediate circle? Wow, because I just see movement, movement, movement. Okay. Because I see this as just moving forward, moving away from it. I'm echoing. Oh shit. That's no good. Am I echoing now? Your cards I see are moving forward movement away from the energy. Hopefully that's better because I don't know what else to do. I'm not tech savvy, you know. But can I? Are you? I think there's a something happening with movement though. Away from like that, I think that there is movement, whether it's relocating or travel or something. But you definitely have movement, and in that movement, there's like wheel of fortune. So there's like full circle of a completion and of moving forward. That I just wanted to. I know you came in for something else, but when spirit comes through, I
well,
like to.
could be connected.
Look at all the 11s. Oh, I just noticed. So cute. 11, 11, 11. Yes, absolutely connected. And I'd rather give you the full message than just a part of it. Yep. Because that was from multiple texts that came through for you. Oh, thank you for the roses. Feel free to like, follow, and share. Appreciate you.
And I guess we don't have anybody, Nicole, who's Italian on tonight.
No, because they're all making ham pie.
No, they already made them. They want to be able to eat them for dinner.
Oh, man. Man. I know, part of me wanted to. I don't think a lot of people are celebrating like they once did, man. There might be some tradition there, but with all the grief everybody experienced and everything, like holidays are just different. Like
Yeah.
I wore my dad's jacket for a minute, wrapped him up in me. He woke me up with Butterfly Kisses song. Like yeah, it was just. See, I can get my emotions again. I love that man.
No, it's all right. It's been a day.
It's been a
Love
day.
Bug just joined.
It's been heavy. Welcome in, beautiful soul. Welcome in. I don't know who. I didn't see that there, but. Pull
I
a
think
card.
um I think the traditions are really nice to have and to keep if you can. I just go where they're happening and I sit and watch. It's exactly what I did today. Um,
Auntie Marie makes some ham pies.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so after I left the hospital with the other one, we went over there.
oh! I just realized I
Um,
said her name, but
and I kept the other one out for other reasons. But
oh, I'm echoing off of Tina's. Let me see something. I'm gonna try to hold on real quick, please. No, I do have that turned down. So why is that echoing?
and mine is muted.
How sweet it is to be. Am I echoing now? Now I can hear you echoing.
What about now?
No, when I turn the volume down on here, I can't. I don't understand. I don't understand. We've got to figure that out. Because then nobody's gonna want to listen to us. Are we still echoing? I don't even know if she's still on.
I'm here.
No, I'm telling Stephanie. Hi, welcome in, beautiful
Oh,
souls. We're pulling cards. Let me know if we're echoing. We're not meaning to, and if you know how to make it stop.
we're also not trying to hide Tina on video. Just can't get it to work.
Right. Okay, I'm not echoing anymore. Good.
That was weird.
Yeah, I pulled the phone closer to me, but I don't know. You got plans this weekend? What is everybody's plans for the weekend? This is the first year that I got like I was thinking about doing some egg stuff just because I like the joyful things like what you said with tradition. I could say that like I always did Easter egg hunts, scavenger hunts. I've always been the type where I even told my kids when they were even 18 and what the 14 that if I see a cage that looks like Ninja Turtles live there, I tell them the Ninja Turtles will live there. Like that's the kind of person I am. Yeah. Santa was always the energy, the spirit of. Never a old fat man that broke in your home. It was more of the spirit and the joy and the jolly and the, you know what I mean, supporting people. That's why we always fed the homeless and stuff like that. So I believe in traditions and like that. I think that they're evolving, definitely. Um, but I think there's also a lot of like turmoil of like, so much has been happening out there,
I don't
misinformation.
think people have the energy to keep up with things that are outside their everyday routine. I
I mean,
think people are sucked, their life has been sucked out of them with all of the stuff going on around us, all that negative energy.
got to pull it back. Gotta
Yeah.
call the energy back. I did an energy pinging session with a client this morning that ended up booking my night class, which was really cool because it ended up turning out that we crossed paths friggin' 20 years ago. So though, if you guys can do your best to, if something is shifting you out of a place of joy and peace, no matter how small it is, I don't care if it is um, a stupid commercial that is telling you that it'll help you be able to see better, but then by the end of it tells you that you're blind. Prescriptions is what I'm talking about. Like you can't watch anything on TV without it having crazy stuff like that. But I'm saying if it shifts your energy, pull it back. Don't even watch it, especially at this time, because there is an undercurrent that is happening that is purposely trying to keep those who are doing their best and healing and raising their vibration, they're trying to keep them down because the brighter the light gets, what does that mean for the shadow? I always have said this my whole life. The darkness needs the light to survive, not the other way around.
I really like the way you just worded that. Can you do it again?
What, the darkness needs the light to survive? What do you mean? What part?
Yeah, the shadow.
Oh, yeah, no, I've always said it. The darkness needs the light to survive. The light doesn't need the dark to survive. So the true point of why I'm saying that is that each and every time that we are stepping into fear, anger, anxiety outside of our inner balance, really shifting out of our inner balance, our peace, our calm, our knowing, um, that is like literally throwing a quarter into their slot machine nonstop.
Yeah, I just thought it was a great analogy.
Well, yeah, because if you go and throw a quarter into a slot machine, you might eventually get a little bit of your payback. Wow, this is such a big term that's coming out. This is funny. I'm not even realizing it until it's coming out of my mouth. But you keep feeding it, and sometimes you might get a little money back. But most of the time, you're just putting into somebody else's power, right? You're just
You're
feeding.
filling into someone else's cup.
Hmm. And what you're doing is you're taking from your own and doing that.
That's right. And when your cup is empty and you're down to that one last drop, what do you do?
The people next to you end up being ricochets
Yep.
because then you're going to start taking from their cup
Yep.
and feeding their cup and their life force, all because we're making the choice to remain angry and stuck in a place that is keeping that cycle.
Yeah.
We come to a place of love and union.
It's I'm gonna use my phrase, Nicole, that I've used with you too in the past that I think resonates for some people, or at least for me, is that there's these um, two two lumberjacks who are side by side cutting down trees. Um, One lumberjack stops quite frequently to take a break. What do we got there?
Age of
Age
coin,
of coins.
Manifestation.
Manifestation?
Yeah, Ace of Coins. That's a
Yep.
beautiful one. That is like physical manifestation.
Oh,
Home,
okay.
beautiful energy. Sorry, go ahead.
So they're not in a competition in a formal way, but they are kind of competing against each other. And one lumberjack stops, takes a pause, and he does it frequently. And so at the end of the day, when they cut the amount of wood that they each brought down, the guy who took the most breaks had the most wood. And the other lumberjack said, "Hey, how did you do that? I've been working nonstop. You've been taking breaks every hour. I don't understand. I should have more." And the guy who took the break said, "Well, that's because when I stopped for those moments, I was sharpening my blade." And that was, I remember that it came through in a class, one of the classes I was in, and just, I think it's a great analogy because it's not so much about taking a pause just for yourself, but it's making sure you have the right tools and that you're equipped to take on what you're about to do and what you're about to face. So
But when you take
sharpening
it further
the
in that,
axe was important.
but even in a spiritual lens, though, too, like listening to the guidance instead of just physically thinking you have to overly exert yourself.
Right.
I've lived by work smarter, not harder. I got Mars in the 12th house of
Oh
Capricorn.
yeah.
Them. I
Yeah.
get it. I totally get it. Shoot, there was a point that I was gonna make in regards to that. Ah, shit. It'll come back when it's supposed to. Welcome in,
Okay.
beautiful souls, pulling cards, sharing conversation, spirit, and safe space. Um, Dang, we were going so good with that liberation again.
You got liberation again.
Mhm.
Was that, wasn't that before the show?
Mhm.
Interesting. And we're about to have to close out of the show. Isn't that ironic?
Uh, don't you think? Oh, you just made me think of what is it? Breaking free from a negative attachment. Yep.
Ah,
Breaking free.
I think we had somebody on here that could have used that card.
You sure could. Everything comes in divine time. Yes. Wow, this hour flew by. What a day. What a day, beautiful souls. Okay. Thank you guys so much for sharing space with us. Thank you for those who came on and got some guided messages and some clarity. Um, if you woke up today, your soul still has purpose, man. So just live it authentically and true to you. What brings you the most joy, not everybody else, because at the end of the day, you're who you're stuck with. So you might as well enjoy her. Yay, I look forward to seeing you, Steph. We will be back here tomorrow night from 7 to 8 p.m. T, do we have a directive on what we want to talk about, or are we going to do something like this again? Just kind of shoot the shit and pull some cards?
I
Or
I think I think keeping it light for the holiday weekend is a good idea. So there's no pressure added to anybody's schedule or
yeah, we'll bring some humor, some good conversation, some inspiration, and some fucking entertainment. So y'all have a beautiful night. Love
that's
and
three
light.
F words, Nicole. We might not see you.
None popped up yet. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
All right, Awakening Truths. We made it through day 3 of 30. We're closing it out. Love and light, beautiful souls.
Love.